Ich lebe in Deutschland seit Anfang 2020, also 4 Jahren jetzt, ja. Also ich muss sagen, indonesisches Essen fehlt mir. Also hier insbesondere in einer kleinen Stadt gibt es nicht so viele, also sogar asiatisches Essen gibt es nicht so
Last
viele.
year, I learned German 1 hour a day for 2 months straight, and it was for free. And this is how I did it. Hello everyone, welcome back to Palitusal, and today we are going to review another platform to learn languages. And today we are reviewing Lingoda. Yoo! Lingoda is different from the other apps that I've been reviewing here, which are Duolingo and Busuu. Lingoda is actually not an app, it's more like an e-learning platform where you will have classes with certified teacher. Currently, Lingoda is offering classes in 5 different languages. So German, that's I think the main language that they offer because this company is based in Germany. You can also learn French, Spanish, English, and business English. And recently they expanded and now they also teach Italian. Yeah, they only have 5 languages here on the platform and they really focus on European languages, but yeah. And for German, you can learn it from the A1 level up to C1 level, and for the other languages, you can learn it up to B2 level. How it works. So after you register yourself, you can take a placement test as per usual. It will take about 10 minutes and then you will get your level either from A1 up to C2, I think. After the placement test, you will get your level from A1 to C2 level, but you are not forced to take classes on that level. So for example, if you get a B1 level from the placement test, but you think that you can actually do more than that, you can take the B2 level, or if you think that B1 is too high for you, you can always take a class on the lower level, so you can always take the A2 level. The placement test is there just to give you a guidance about your approximate level. How the class works. Each class lasts for 1 hour, 60 minutes, and each class focuses on one aspect of language learning. Lingoda actually has a lot of classes, so they have levels from A11, A12, A21, A22, and on the higher levels they have more division on each level. So you will have, like for German for example, at the C1 level you will have C11, C12, C13, and C14. And for each level you will have 50 classes each. So you can take any class that you like. They have different focus on each class. So you can have a grammar class, a speaking class, a reading class, and also a communication class. I actually don't know the difference between speaking class and communication class, but yeah, they have both. Before the beginning of the class, or I mean, even without taking the class, actually you can check the presentation of the class, so you can see the materials of the class beforehand and you can decide whether or not you want to take that class. So for example, for a reading class, you can check what will you learn, and then you can actually prepare yourself beforehand to read all the difficult words, prepare your questions, for example, if you have time or if you are really motivated to do that. And there are also some quizzes that you can do also before to prepare yourself if you want, and then you will join the class. You can either take a private class, so only one-on-one, you and the teacher, or a group class. The group class is actually not that crowded. You will have, I think, maximum 5 or 6 students, and most of the time there are like 3 or 4. If you're lucky, you can even have only 2 students or even alone. So you will be in a private class, but you pay for group class, which is, I think, pretty good, right? And you will have 60 minutes of class. The teacher will usually start with some introduction, where you are from, where you live right now, why do you want to learn that particular language, and then the class will start. depending on the teacher, they might focus more on like pronunciation, or more on the speaking, or more on the vocabularies, or more the grammar, etc. By the end of the class, you will also receive a report from the teacher, what you did well, what you need to practice more, etc. And they will also give recommendation whether or not the level suits you, or whether they think that the level is too hard for you or too easy for you. The teacher will give all the recommendations, and you can also write comments about the teacher, whether you like them or not. And yeah, it's basically like reviewing Airbnb. And also after the class, you will have access to the presentation, this time with the annotation of the teacher. So during the class, the teacher will write something on the presentation. Now you will have that version, so nothing is lost from the class except the chat that you might usually use, for example, for a little writing exercises. That thing will be lost, but everything that the teacher writes on the presentation itself, you can review it, you can just check it again, and you can download them. How much it costs? So as I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the video, I learned with Lingoda for free because they had a program, the Sprint program. Actually, they still have it right now, and they have this program every single month. So if you want to join, you can check them out. Basically, they have two programs every month, the Sprint and Super Sprint. Both Sprint and Super Sprint last for 2 months, for 60 days. And for Sprint, you will have to take 15 classes in the first 30 days and another 15 classes in the second 30 days. But for Super Sprint, you will have to take 30 classes in the first 30 days. So basically one class every single day, and also one class every single day in the last 30 days. So basically one class every day for 60 days. And if you succeed in completing all the classes without missing any single class, for both programs, Sprint and Super Sprint, you will get a cashback of 50%. A year ago, they were more generous. So for Sprint, you will get 50% cashback, and for Super Sprint, you will actually get 100% cashback. And I did the Super Sprint, and I didn't miss any single class, so I got everything back, 100% of my money. But now I guess there are too many students that succeeded the Super Sprint, so now they reduce the cashback amount, so from 100% also to 50%. How much it costs? It depends on the language that you choose. So you can check all the price on their website, but to give you a picture, for example, if you're taking a German class, so you will have to pay 49 euros for the down payments, and then 160 euros for the first month and 209 euros for the second month. So in total, you will have to pay 418 euros for 2 months for 30 classes, 30 hours of classes. So you will have to pay around $14 for each hour, for each class. And for the Super Sprint, you will have to pay in total 758 euros for 60 hours of classes. So it's around 12.6 euros per class. But if you succeed the challenge, so you will basically pay only half of it. So for the Super Sprint, you will only pay around 6 euros per class. What I mentioned here is not the complete rules, so you have to check the rules for yourself. I will put the rules in the description box below so you can check it out. If you're not sure that you can complete the challenge, so Lingoda actually offers also subscription-based payment. So you can pick either 5 classes a month, 8 classes a month, 12, 20, or even 40 classes a month. But I would suggest, if you are not sure with a challenge, it's better for you if you just take the normal subscription thing, because it actually can cost less compared to the Sprint one if you can't complete the challenge. The pros and the cons. Pros. The first one, the very big pro, is that you can choose different teachers for every single time, right? So I think everyone has an experience of being stuck with one bad teacher. I don't know, maybe in your school, you're stuck with your German teacher for 1 year and you have to endure it every time, and it might make you hate the class. It might make you hate German. Here in Lingoda, you only have to commit for 1 hour. If you meet a bad teacher, it's okay. You only have to take it. You only have to endure it for 1 hour, and then you will never have to meet them again. But if you like the teacher, you can actually search the teacher and find all the classes that this teacher teaches, and you can take their classes. So there's a win-win solution for everyone. Second pro, you can take your class basically anytime you want. Well, it's not anytime you want, but they have a very large variety of the hour. You can take your classes at 3 a.m. in the morning if you want, or maybe 12 p.m., maybe after work, like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. You can also have classes at 10 p.m., 11 p.m. at night. Because the teachers live actually worldwide. You can find teachers who live in the United States, New Zealand. The choice of the time is actually very flexible. Technically, I think Lingoda also hires non-native speakers for the teacher, but from my experience, all of my teachers so far were native speakers, so they are really certified teachers and they know how to teach. And from my experience as well, there are not many bad teachers. I think I had 1 out of 10 or even less. So yeah, the teachers in Lingoda are really good. The cons, I can only think of one con. After your subscription ended, you don't have any access to the learning platform at all. So you can't even take a look at your past courses. You can't take a look at the presentations of the past classes. You have no access at all. So when you still have access, download everything that you want, that you need, because after that you will have no more access to them, which is I don't know, I find it a pity, because I mean, I took those classes. Why can't I access them anymore? But yeah, I guess that's it. It's a pity that they don't offer 100% cashback anymore, but you can still have the 50% cashback if you want to join the Sprint and Super Sprint. Once again, they have the challenge every single month, so go check their website if you want to join the challenge. And from my own opinion, I actually improved my German a lot, because I had to really speak every day for 1 hour at least. And just like the name, it's a sprint or super sprint. So I improved a lot in those 2 months. And since, it is a language platform that really focuses on speaking, even for your reading classes, it's still focused on speaking. Basically, you have to read some passages, and then the teacher will ask, what's your opinion about it? What do you think about it? Do you agree? Do you disagree? If you have been learning a language for so long and you are still got that speaking block, maybe Lingoda is the answer for you, because they have this speaking oriented classes, and also they actually offers a lot of variety of topics. So you will learn reading, grammar, speaking, and those aspects in a lot of different topics. For example, psychology or science, more science stuff like about global warming and stuff, also about painting, some history about the country, about Germany, for example. So they offer also a variety of topics, so you will not get bored. And I think you will always find a topic that you like. It was fun learning about new stuff in a new language, and you have to talk actively about it, which is the point of the challenge, right? So yeah, that was it. That was the review of this language learning platform, Lingoda. Tell me if you also have experience with this platform. Did you like it? Did you join the sprint challenge? And yeah, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I will of course continue to review other learning platform for language learning. And yeah, if you have any suggestion on other app or platform that I need to review, or if you want another topic for me to talk about in this channel, don't hesitate to write them in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Works. How it works. How it works. How it works. How it works.